Hey guys, Esoteric Empress here, and I am excited to share with you today. I have a bunch of little things that I picked up, and right now I'm trying to figure out what I should title this video. But these things, the great part about these things, these have not, they look like thrift store finds, right? But they are not. The great thing about it is, like, whenever my family or like landlady or whatever gets rid of things or goes through their storage and like sifts through like decades of stuff, I'm usually around. And so today, that's what happened. And I'm going to share all of my witchy items that I have salvaged right from my own backyard. Check it out, guys. So, let's see. What do I start with? Okay, first off, I'm going to start with these wonderful bronze candle holders. Check them out. These look very vintage. These are not Chivas Regal, Glenlivet. I know that was a drink. That's an alcohol that was around because my mom used to work at a beverage brewery and manufacturer for like years. So these are so heavy. They feel like these are like dumbbells right now. So I'm gonna just get some Brasso and probably shine them off, polish it off and stuff. And I don't know. I like the original look of it, so I may not get too freaky and like add crystals around it or something because the wax is only gonna drain down it anyway. So I love these. These are great. So that's one. That's the first thing that I salvaged, and they're all like sitting there just waiting for, I don't know, the rain or something. But I helped myself. On the topic of candle holders, these were also right next to those. These are some candle holders as well. These are like terracotta. That's pretty cool. And you can see that they were purchased way back when for only $1 for the pair. Oh yeah, $1 each. I don't know, but that's perfect. These can last a lifetime. You could paint them. You could do whatever. I'm so into DIY that it's just great. I love it. But I love things in its natural and original state as much as possible, unless it's been damaged or something. And these have not been damaged, so they're good to go. I've got lots of candles for them to sit in. Now, next up is this little thing, this little guy. What do you call these? It's a little porcelain baking dish. There are two of those. The other one's still in the cupboard. But these are excellent. You can like bake in them. You just put your little serving size of like muffin mix or cornbread mix or whatever and pop those right into the oven, and so that you serve your guests individual little cups of their pastries. That's beautiful. This is my witchy haul, my witchy kitchen haul, whatever. Oh, I'm forgetting something. I'll be right back. I have to get that. I have to get that. So, okay, yeah. Next up is this guy. This guy. What does it say at the bottom? Oh, it's dripping. This was also purchased at a dollar store because the price is right on the bottom. You can't see that. Can you? No. Who cares? It's $1. Well, anyway, this is going to serve as maybe an incense holder, like the little charcoal disc. It can serve to like burn bay leaves or whatever in. I can take it around. I like the fact that it has a handle, so I can take it around and use a feather and like just go around and blow the smoke into the air. It's beautiful. If I'm doing a ritual or a spell or something with fire that's involved, this would not probably be the best thing to use. I've got to brasso this off as well, polish that up. It's a little tarnished, but it's a beautiful little find, isn't it? Like I said, if I'm gonna burn something, if I'm gonna light something on fire or whatever, I'm gonna use this guy. That's perfect. That's perfect. This was made in Japan. What does it say under there? Stainless steel. This one is bronze. Stainless steel. This one is stainless steel. So I've got tons of stainless steel spray under the cupboard. I'm just gonna spray it and polish it up. And this is going to serve as a ritual tool. It's just gonna sit right in the middle of my altar, and it's good to go. Oh, you guys, I just love finding stuff. I love coming across things like, and it's free. They were only $1 to begin with, but it was free for me. Like, for instance, this big guy here, this candle. This guy, do you know how valuable this is to me? A large, huge ass white candle like this. Okay? Free once again. Jeez, man, how better can it get? Oh, and I forgot to mention this little thing. I found about 5 or 6 of these as well. These are excellent. Like, this is why I'm calling this my Richie haul, because all of these things are stored away basically in my special cabinet, and there are like about 6 of these. So these are perfect for collecting herbs. Just little mason jars, collecting herbs. Maybe if I make a little elixir or something like that, it can go in here. It's the possibilities are endless, endless, man. I talked about this. I showed this dish in another video, but it's not clean. Everything is basically so dusty around here because windows are everywhere around here, so dust is everywhere around here. But this dish, not the crystals, just the dish. I couldn't wait to put my crystals in it. I just couldn't wait. Just look at it. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And beautiful, can I say? There's no information to say about this. It's just a glass dish, but it's beautiful and it serves a purpose. That's what I love, things that serve purpose. I've got, these are all things that I found in the same basket, okay? They're in the same basket. There's like a laundry basket full of stuff that my landlady was just getting rid of, and I'm so happy and fortunate I found them. These, well, this one is not really, a witchy item, but it can be if I wanted it to be. But even if you're doing, like, let's say you're doing a spell that involves water, something like this can sit just in the middle of your altar, or this even, with water. I have done rituals, I have done a meditation video with the Queen of Venturine that had water was the focus of that as well. Something like this is excellent for that. This could have been crystal dish, but I like my crystals to be seen. So, and it's also great for cleansing so that, I can just rest this transparent glass dish out in the sunlight or the moonlight. But this is beautiful, and so is this. Check this out, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh man, my grandma, oh man, growing up, we had so many beautiful, like, china in our house. And of course, they were off limits to me, but sometimes when our special guests come over, she would say, go and get, the red tea set. And, like, that means the china closet is popping open. Like, yes, I'm gonna make some tea. This says Bavaria, and I know that name by watching Storage Wars and stuff like that. That's a very well-known quality name for China. And, like, wow, glassware eatery. This was made in Auersberg, Germany. Golden Crown, 1886. That's a collector's item right there, y'all. love it. I love it. Sorry, my whole thing just went black. What happened? So, speaking of China, speaking of tea, speaking of dishware, flatware, all of that, just excuse me for un momento. That was not too long, was it? I hope not. This is the best of them all. I mean, well, not the best, but to me, this is like the grand mother of them all. Check that out, guys. Like, I am so into tea. My whole family were so into tea. My kids can't. Do you know how what a struggle it would be for us to get up in the morning and like go to school, go out on a normal day without tea? Green tea, Lipton's, black tea. What's the other one? Chai. Like the list goes on and on. And then of course I like to make my own herbal mixes. I like to make tea from ground herbs, things like thyme and lemongrass and stuff like that. It's just gorgeous. And this is something that can be with me for a very long time to come once it's taken care of. And so, what I would like to do, oh, there was something else that also came along with this guy. Well, not along with him, but it's the same find as him. Okay, I'll be back. 1 second. Just another un momento. Say un otro momento. Be back. This little guy, or little doll, this little dainty little doll, so that when I make my tea, goes there. I should have been making real tea, shouldn't I? But this is so exciting. I'm over the moon, like they say. There's one or two things I think that I have not shown you. Oh yeah, there's two of these. Where's the other one? The other one. These guys. These platters. These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I know I'm forgetting something, but this is just so overwhelming. It's coming together, y'all. There's another one to this. It's a set. I think I put it up high and it's got a lot of stuff like on top of it right now, but other plates and stuff like that. But this is so heavy, and I have just like this. These are my rocks. Yeah, I call that rocks. The other one is about twice the size of this, and so that's why I'm not gonna go through all of that running back and forth in the kitchen here. It's about this much bigger than this one, and so just imagine the possibilities with these things. I am so excited that now I may go and burn some incense in my little brass incense burner. It's gonna serve as a makeshift cauldron, and I'm gonna go around and sage the place. I feel like it's time for a cleansing. I feel like it's time for some releasing of some things. Well, not releasing, but some clearing of energy. Seeing that it's Monday, we want to get a new fresh start to things. That's what I'm going to go and do. And I'm so happy you shared with me, guys, in this experience. It's wonderful. I see a lot of videos done on people when they go to the thrift stores and things like that. That is so exciting because nothing is more like fun to do. Everything that someone else takes for trash is someone else's treasure. And I grew up like my mom and my sisters. We are the scavengers. We are like, we don't Call it scavenging, call it salvaging. Salvage and repurpose things, because everything that I have here, if you see it now in another week, you will not recognize it. You will not think it's the exact same thing. I'm going to polish this now to perfection. This is going to look like brand new. And that's what I like to do. I'm a DIY kind of girl. So, guys, thanks so much for sharing in this experience with me. I hope you liked. Let me know, give me your feedback, how you feel about coming across vintage things like this. And, what's your experience with salvaging things? Like, do you go to thrift stores? Do you go to the dollar store? Do you go to yard sales? What do you do? Let me know. Thanks again for watching. Hit like if you haven't done so, and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of exciting topics to talk about, and I will be back in due time with those topics. Like I always say, peace, love, namaste, and blessed be. Hi, guys.